Hey everyone, Karan here from Tech Riffs, and today we are playing Pumpkin Jack. I'm getting this game for really cheap on the Steam Deck, and it's gone on a great sale. So let's just check this game out and see how it is. I have heard a lot of great things about it. It was launched about 2 years ago on the Xbox One X. So let's just give it a go. All right, we are going to start our journey, and over here, let's just go to the settings. We are capped at 60 FPS. We saying no, shadow quality high, post processing high, volumetric fog yes. And you can see the frame rate is somewhere between 40-41 FPS. Now this is really good over here because we can quickly just bring this down to medium. And once we bring this down to medium, you can see that the frame rate goes well beyond 60 FPS. So for now, let's just keep this at high settings and keep it maxed out. Of course, DLSS we don't have, and neither can we turn on ray tracing. And let's just start with this at high settings.
Once upon a time, in the great Arkansas Kingdom, the world lived in peace and coexistence between the humans, the animals, the birds, even the cute little bunny rabbits. It was an age of prosperity without anything to fear of war, famine, catastrophe. It was so very boring. So boring, in fact, that even the devil himself was bored, right?
Alright, so I'll just give you some context to this game. This game is about a Halloween pumpkin that has come to life and is haunting everyone. I think that is what this game is about, roughly speaking. And yeah, this is the pumpkin that you're playing as. For some reason, the resolution scale seems very off. Alright, okay. Now the resolution scale is back on, and we are playing this at 1280 by 800, completely maxed out. And you can see that the frame rate is decent. I mean, if you want to lock it at 40 FPS and play it, I think that is a good way to play this game. Let me just see if there's something else to it. Okay, 1280 by 800, we said no, everything is set to high, volumetric fog, yes. Alright, so the game looks pretty damn decent. If you want to log this game to 40 FPS, why not? Okay, if you want to log this game to 40, why not? Play it at that settings, but I'll want this game to run at least at 60 FPS. Given the sort of nature of this game is, so let's see if at medium we are able to hold that frame rate. Alright, not completely, but okay. Actually, no, not very well. Let's do one thing. Let's take this game to low, and let's see if that does anything for us. Alright, we are properly locked to 60 FPS now. Let's remove the capping for now and see. Alright, we've removed the cap and now you can see you can get above 80, but at the lowest settings. Even at that settings, actually, it doesn't look very different, to be honest. Let me see, is it a thing of the volumetric fog that is... Okay, no, that's not the case. Great, so we have volumetric fog on and now the game looks slightly more better. But going from low to medium to high, the graphic doesn't change that much and the performance becomes really off for some reason. Let's again try to bring the game to medium. We are just changing the shadow and the post-processing quality. So, right, the game looks quite different now. But yeah, the frame rates really tank a lot. Let me see if just removing the shadow can do anything. Alright, keeping the post-processing to medium and removing shadows to low does do something for it. Brings the frame rate slightly up and now you are above 60 FPS and the game does look different thanks to the post-processing. Let's see if we can bring the post-processing to high and if the game will still stay at 60 FPS plus. Okay, that won't be the case. So I'm liking the way the settings are happening, which is very nice, very seamlessly. So yeah, you'll have to keep it at medium settings and but I do believe that during some of the more taxing scenes, it might just go below 60 FPS. Very possibly. All right. Let's max the settings out and let's log the game to 40 FPS and see how does it feel. Oh, it's coming down quite a lot. I don't think I'll be able to log the game to 40 FPS. It's actually in the 30s. Alright, let's try to find a way in which we can at least get 40 FPS. So let's bring down shadow quality. I think that should mostly do the trick. Let's log this to 40 now. Alright, we are locked at 40 FPS. And the game mostly looks fine. And in fact also runs really well. So 40 FPS is that I think with in the 40 FPS mode the game looks really nice. It's got all the settings in it and wow, yeah. Alright, so the settings that we are using, this one, which is shadow medium and rest everything high, volumetric fog turned on. I think this is a great setting to use at for a 40 FPS lock. Okay. I said it too early. Let's turn the shadows to low and see if we are able to lock the frame rate to 40 now. Yeah, so again, I think this is perfect. Low shadow and post processing set to high, volumetric turned on. This is perfect for 40 FPS. Even during the minor action sequences, we are seeing the frame rate hold up. So I think this should be steady 40 FPS. Alright, let's do a quick setting takedown for 60 FPS. I think we'll have to turn this all down to low, and volumetric fog, we can keep that on. Yeah, the game loses a lot of its charm, but to get 60 FPS, I think that is the right approach. So alright, so now we have locked the game to 60 FPS. The game loses a lot of its charm actually, but still looks good. I don't think it looks anything much terrible. So alright, so with this, at least for now, we are managing 60 FPS. Let's see if we are still able to hold on to 60 FPS. Alright, so if you need 60 FPS, then it's pretty obvious what you have to do. You'll have to bring down all settings to low. Volumetric fog, you can keep that turned on. And if you need 40 FPS gameplay, which is again great, no issues in that. For that, although you can mostly max out the post processing, but bring the shadows down to low. So that's something you'll have to do. Alright, guys, while I'm figuring it out how to solve this puzzle, thank you so much for watching, guys. Peace out. See you in the next video.